Men always think they're logical, rational, straightforward, but when it comes to understanding a woman's emotions, let's be honest, most guys couldn't read the signs if they were written in bold Sharpie across her forehead. And here's the dark truth no one admits: women don't give unlimited chances. When she likes you, she'll drop hints, signs, signals, but only for so long. If you miss them, she won't lecture you. She won't confront you. She won't give you a PowerPoint presentation labeled, "Here's why I like you." She'll just emotionally disconnect quietly, permanently, and you won't even realize you blew it until she's gone. But that's exactly why today's video is so important. Welcome back to Dark Psychology. I'm Amelia, and today I'm pulling back the curtain on something men have struggled with since the beginning of time. How to recognize the hidden signs a woman likes you, even when she refuses to tell you directly. Why? Women don't say it directly. The passive-aggressive psychology behind it. Followers of this channel already know that when it comes to expressing romantic interest, women rarely go the direct route. Not because they're deceptive, not because they're manipulative, but because of something deeper, something biological, something psychological. 1. Women fear rejection more deeply than men. Men grow up expecting rejection. It sucks, but it conditions you. Approaching someone becomes a skill you practice. You get a little numb to the nose. Women, they're usually the ones being pursued. They don't experience rejection as often, so the fear of hearing, "I don't like you," hits harder. It's unfamiliar, and it threatens their self-image. 2 signals protect them emotionally by dropping hints instead of confessing outright. Women build themselves an emotional safety net, something psychologists call plausible deniability. If you don't pick up on the signs, or if you don't feel the same way, she can protect herself with, "Oh, I wasn't flirting. You misunderstood." Mask on, ego safe, heart intact. 3. The signs are real and they are intentional. When a woman likes you, she will show it. Just not with words. It's like a secret language. Subtle, emotional, almost instinctual. Today I'm going to decode that language for you. But before we dive in, here's your first wake-up call. Sign number 1, she's happy around you. Life is stressful. People are tired. We all walk around with invisible fires burning, responsibilities, deadlines, fears, disappointments. But then someone walks into your life who makes all of that noise fade. Someone who makes the day just a little lighter. Someone whose presence feels like hitting mute on everything that's been weighing you down. If you notice that a woman instantly brightens when you show up, if she goes from neutral to glowing the moment she sees you, if she laughs easier, smiles more, or becomes more animated around you than she is around others, that is not random. It's not coincidence, it's chemistry. A woman's positivity around you, especially sustained positivity, is a psychological clue that she feels safe, comfortable, and emotionally connected to you. And in attraction psychology, comfort is currency. Men fall for looks. Women fall for emotional experiences. If being around you makes her feel good even on a bad day, you are not just another guy. You are someone she feels drawn to. Signu. Her body language changes. We're grouping these together because you've heard the basics before, but the truth is deeper than the cliches. Here's what actual female attraction body language looks like. Open posture. She doesn't cross her arms. She angles herself toward you. Her body literally opens to make you feel welcomed. A subconscious way of saying, "I'm comfortable with you." Hair play. If she twirls her hair, touches her neck, or fixes her appearance when talking to you, this is one of the oldest biological tells of attraction. Lip licking or subtle biting, this isn't about seduction. It's about nerves and stimulation. Her brain is firing signals. She's excited. The smile that won't die. This is the most important one. A woman who is attracted to you will have a resting smile around you, a soft, consistent expression of warmth. But here's where the dark psychology comes in. When body language is positive, you will feel it. Something in your gut tells you she wants you closer. Negative body language does the opposite. If you feel welcomed, you're not imagining it. Most men lose women not because she isn't interested, but because you weren't paying attention when she was trying her hardest without saying a single word. And the next signs get even more revealing. Sign number 3, her nervousness gives her away. Here's something most guys don't realize. A woman can fake confidence. She can fake indifference. She can even fake being just friendly. But the one thing she cannot fake is her nervous system. When a woman likes you, really likes you, her body betrays her long before her words ever will. You might notice she stumbles over her words. She fidgets with objects, her hair, her sleeves. She laughs a little too loudly. She becomes slightly clumsy or awkward. Those so-called imperfections, that's the adrenaline rush she's trying to hide. The same butterflies men get. Except for women, it's often amplified. It's not weakness, it's vulnerability. And here's the dark psychology twist. If you call her out on her nervousness, she will deny it instantly. Not because you're wrong, but because women instinctively protect their pride in front of the man they desire. So your job isn't to point it out. Your job is to make her feel safe. Lower your voice, slightly slow your pace, stay calm and grounded. Women regulate their emotions through the emotional tone of the man they like. If she's nervous around you, you matter to her. Sign number 4, her texting behavior changes. This one is massive, and today it's one of the clearest signs of attraction. Most adults have busy lives, jobs, responsibilities, errands, stress, endless tasks. Nobody is glued to their phone. 247. People leave messages unseen for hours or even days except when they like someone. When she likes you, her reply time becomes shorter. Her messages become longer. She asks more questions. She keeps the conversation going. She checks her phone more often than she admits. Responding to you becomes a priority. And that is not cheap. She's sacrificing time, energy, and attention, all limited resources, to stay connected with you. This is where most men mess up. They think she's texting fast, so she must be bored or not busy. Wrong. She's choosing you over her busy. In modern psychology, texting is a form of micro-investment. Small, consistent actions that show emotional interest. Pay attention to patterns. If you see increasing frequency, warmth, or enthusiasm, you're not just another name in her inbox. You're the one she's hoping to see light up her screen. And here's the part every man misunderstands. When a woman starts investing emotionally, she also starts testing you. And those tests often come disguised as compliments. This leads us perfectly into the next sign. Sign number 5, she compliments you, but not always directly. People say women rarely compliment men. That's only half true. Women rarely compliment men they feel nothing for. But when she likes you, she'll compliment you in 2 ways. 1, direct compliments. These are simple and recognizable. You look good today. Your style is so nice. You're really smart, but these are just the warm-up. 2, indirect or backhanded compliments. These are trickier and far more powerful. Women use this strategy because it protects them from embarrassment. It lets them express interest without full vulnerability. It secretly allows them to test how you handle subtle challenges. Oh, you're such a nerd, but like a cute one. I swear you're annoying as, but I kind of like it. You think you're smart, don't you? You kind of are. Why do women do this? Because psychologically, these compliments have dual layers. Layer 1, attraction. She means every good thing she says. Layer 2, evaluation. She's checking if you can handle light teasing without collapsing. To a woman, a man who can stay confident through gentle jokes is a man who can emotionally handle her. If she's complimenting you, even indirectly, you're already past friend territory. Now, we're crossing into the signs she doesn't want you to know. The unconscious ones, the ones she couldn't hide, even if she tried. These next ones are the dead giveaways. Sign number 6, she finds excuses to see you. People are busy. We barely have time for our own responsibilities, let alone extra social plans. But when we're drawn to someone, we magically find time. If a woman likes you, she will suggest random errands together, ask for your help with tiny things she could easily do herself, just happen to be in the same area, show up at events she knows you'll attend, pretend she forgot something with you, create opportunities for tiny interactions. Women don't chase directly. They create moments where you can make a move. She won't say, please ask me out. She'll say, oh, I might be near your area later. Or I'm bored today. Or the classic, let me know if you're doing anything fun. If she keeps appearing in your world, it's not luck, it's intention. Women spend time where their feelings lead them. Sign number 7, she shows hints of jealousy. Jealousy is an emotion people try desperately to hide, especially in the early stages of attraction, because admitting jealousy hacks admitting feelings, and that's the last thing most women want to expose too soon. But here's what makes jealousy such a powerful sign. People don't get jealous over people they don't care about. Simple, unavoidable human nature. So, what does subtle female jealousy look like? She suddenly asks about that girl you were talking to. She lightly jokes about you being a player. She gives you a suspicious or annoyed look when another woman gets your attention. She becomes extra sweet, witty, or competitive when another woman is around. Her tone shifts when other women are mentioned, but because she's still trying to keep her feelings hidden, her jealousy won't explode. Instead, it leaks out sideways through playful insults, sarcasm, innocent curiosity, passive-aggressive jokes, sudden mood changes. This is not anger, this is fear of losing something she hasn't even secured yet. Her jealousy means one thing: you are no longer just a friend, you are someone she cannot emotionally share. Men, listen closely. A woman's jealousy is never random. It is always triggered by emotional investment. And ignoring these signs is exactly how you lose a woman who secretly wanted only you. Now let's talk about another sign she can't control. Sign number 8. She becomes shy around you. This one catches men off guard. You might know a woman as outgoing, loud, confident, charismatic, social, but suddenly around you, she becomes quieter, softer, more careful with her words, less dominant, a bit self-conscious. Why? Because the fear of rejection makes people act uncharacteristically. Confidence comes naturally when we don't fear the outcome. But when her feelings get involved, she becomes hyper-aware of every move she makes. She thinks, what if I say something dumb? What if he loses interest? What if I embarrass myself? What if I'm too much? So she plays it safe. She talks less. She listens more. She watches you closely to understand your reactions. If your mutual friends notice she acts differently around you, quieter, softer, more controlled, that's a massive sign, because personality shifts like these don't happen for just a friend. They happen when you matter. Sign number 9, she agrees with you more than usual. Attraction creates something powerful: respect. When a woman respects you, she'll naturally agree with your opinions more, accept your suggestions, lower her defenses, follow your lead emotionally. But here's the twist you already included, and it's 100% true. Sometimes she'll disagree on purpose, too. Why? Because some women test your confidence by lightly challenging you. It's not hostility, it's curiosity. She wants to see, are you easily shaken? Do you get defensive? Can you stay calm in disagreement? Can you stand your ground without being rude? Either way, whether she consistently agrees or consistently challenges you, if she engages with your viewpoints deeper than she does with others, your words carry weight with her. And attraction always amplifies emotional investment. We're getting very close to the biggest sign of all, the one that reveals she's not only interested, but already emotionally attached. Sign number 10, she listens to every word you say. This might be one of the rarest and most powerful signs. Why? Because most people, men and women, want to talk about themselves. They want attention, validation, space to express. But when a woman likes you deeply, her psychological priorities shift. You become the center of her curiosity. You'll notice she remembers tiny details you barely recall saying, brings up things from past conversations, listens without interrupting, genuinely cares about your stories, struggles, dreams, and fears, asks deeper follow-up questions, pays attention to your tone, emotions, and expressions. This is not friendship-level listening. This is emotional attraction. When a woman is drawn to you, she becomes deeply invested in your mind, not just your presence. Listening becomes her way of bonding, of saying without words, I want to understand you. I want to be close to your world. You matter to me. And that level of attention is never casual. Now here's where most men drop the ball. When she listens deeply, it means she is already imagining how you fit into her life emotionally, romantically, and psychologically. This isn't a sign. This is a signal flare. Now that we've walked through these 10 powerful signs, here's the truth most men never realize. In the beginning, women rarely confess their feelings outright. Not because they're trying to be difficult, not because they enjoy games, but because their psychology is wired for emotional protection. You already said it in your original script, and it's absolutely true. Women show interest through actions, not announcements. They drop hints. They open doors. They test emotional safety. They wait for you to make the move. And if you don't, they assume the answer is no. They quietly shut down their feelings. They move on, not with drama, not with confrontation, just silence. A calm, emotionless withdrawal. And suddenly the opportunity is gone. That's why recognizing these signs is so crucial. If she's showing even 3 of these signs, she likes you more than a friend. She gets happier around you. Her body opens toward you. She's nervous but trying to hide it. She texts you more than she should. She compliments you. She looks for excuses to see you. She gets a little jealous. She turns shy. She agrees or playfully disagrees to connect. She listens with full emotional presence. These signs are not coincidences. They're not accidents. They're not maybe. They're interest. Clear, consistent psychological interest. And here's the part no one talks about. A woman will only give you these signs for a limited time. There is an expiration date on subtlety, a deadline on hints, a point where she emotionally closes the door forever. If you miss these signs, you don't just lose a chance, you lose the version of her that wanted you. Dark but true. So here's what you need to take away. Women aren't confusing, men just aren't paying attention. Attraction is not a loud announcement. It's a collection of quiet moments, soft signals, little shifts in behavior, subtle changes in tone, timing, presence, and emotion. And if you learn to read these signs, not only do you stop missing opportunities, you start understanding the deeper psychology of attraction itself. Because love rarely starts with a confession. It starts with a signal. And now you know how to see it. These were 10 powerful signs that a woman likes you but won't tell you directly. If you found this video helpful, and if you want to understand the psychological advantage that older men have with women, stick around and watch the next video in this series, How Older Men Get the Girl, the psychology behind their silent advantage. Trust me, that one will change the way you see dating forever. This is Amelia, and you're watching Dark Psychology, where we break down the secrets most people never dare to talk